What's happening, folks? Let's talk some La Liga, man. There's games every day, and there's a lot of action going on. I thought, let's sit down, let's drink a little bit of coffee, and let's talk a little bit about what happened last night. Obviously, Real Madrid, Valencia. If you didn't watch it, you missed out. It was a good game, man. You a little bit forgot that there was no fans in the stadium because just the football was so good. The quality was so good, and to be honest, also the fake noise that La Liga makes, a little bit like FIFA 20 or whatever. I'm liking it. It's starting to grow on me. It seems like, obviously, yeah, there's no fans, but just it kind of blurs out the background, and it's better for me. I enjoy it better with that background noise. I don't know. What about you? What do you think about that background noise? Are you in favor of it? Do you think it's annoying? But yeah, we're 3-0 for Real Madrid. Obviously, the scoreline looks impressive, but it wasn't easy at all. I mean, Valencia in the first half hit the post. Overall, the better team. They had better chances, but again, with Valencia, it's always the problem, isn't it? They're gonna have chances, they're gonna miss them, and they're definitely gonna concede goals in any game. I mean, last week in their first game back at home against Levante in the derby, you would expect them to win, and they were leading, and then in the last minute, again, a stupid mistake by Diakabi, and 1-1. This time Diakabi wasn't playing. It was Mangala and Guillamon in the center of defense. Very promising youngster. I think he's only 19 and he's already showing some potential at the back. Of course, we can't not talk about the incident with the VAR in the first half. Very tough decision. I think this kind of decisions is where VAR is getting bad rep, because by the letter of the law, yes, it is offside because Maxi Gomez does interfere a little bit with the movement of Varane, but come on, he doesn't touch the ball. So I don't know. For me, it's a goal. For me, I would have had the goal for Rodrigo, but it was disallowed. Again, I think by the letter of the law, it is an offside, but for me, for the time wasted and just the technicality of 1 millimeter, it used to be where the attackers got the advantage, and that's how it should be. But I don't know. What do you think? And of course, a lot of people think it's, they're helping again Real Madrid. Real Madrid are getting lucky and things like this. I don't know. I'm gonna stay away from that, and I'm gonna say that Real Madrid deserved to win. Obviously, yes, they got the favorable decision, but in the second half, I mean, Valencia was completely gone. Real Madrid dominated, and that was the difference. They made sure they scored their chances. Of course, Benzema with the brace. This is his second goal. If you haven't seen it, make sure you see that goal, because unbelievable. I mean, the guy scored over 20 goals again for I don't know how many seasons in a row. And just the control, like the pass from ASENSIO was a little bit too far, so the control to lift it over the defender and then finish with his left foot on the volley. For me, one of the contenders for goal of the season, rivaling that Suarez backheel goal that we saw earlier in the season. And of course, the big headline, ASENSIO coming back 11 months. The last time he played was against Arsenal in preseason in the US in July. And I've been watching closely his recovery, step by step. He's been back in training. Actually, this coronavirus served him well because he was able to continue to come back and train with his teammates and come back to full training and come back to play, where he was expected to miss the whole season. So unbelievable. He comes in, 30 seconds, first touch with his left foot and scores. Obviously, he's not fully back because he needs a run of games to get into gear, but it's unbelievable what he's done. I mean, Marcos Asensio, one of the players that is expected a lot from, and I hope the fans are a little bit more patient with him and don't turn on him. So yeah, tonight, huge game. I mean, Barça going to Seville. I think that's probably the toughest game if you look at the schedule until the end of the season. So I think this game is gonna decide the title in a little. Obviously, there's more games and there could be hiccups everywhere. But if Barca wins this game, I honestly can't see them stopping and just taking the lead this season. But Sevilla, okay, yeah, their last game, they weren't as fresh. They drew 1-1 with that really silly own goal by Diego Carlos at Levante. But then the game before in the Seville derby, they dominated Betis. And Betis, yes, of course, they're not in their best shape, but Sevilla, they've been playing great all season. They've been playing great in the big games as well. So I expect an amazing game. And Barça, on the other hand, missing De Jong, Sergio Roberto as well. So we might see Arthur in the midfield. But especially now when Frankie De Jong was just starting to gel in and had a great game in their last game against Leganés as well. I don't know. It's gonna be tough. Let's see what happens. Who's your favorite tonight? What do you think? Is Barca gonna take care of business? Messi gonna show up again? Messi without a beard, of course. He looks like a 2010 Messi, revigorated, refreshed. This break has served him well for sure. What's your prediction for tonight? Let me know in the comments below, and let me know if you like these daily chats, and we're gonna do more. So bye from Madrid, guys.